Welcome back to Coco. We're halfway through the week, but if I had to guess, I bet you're already wishing for the weekend. Maybe even a spa weekend. The new comedy comes from the team behind The Hangover and Bad Moms, so chaos is kind of their specialty. I went to Vegas and sat down with the writers and directors, John Lucas and Scott Moore, along with executive producer Suzanne Todd. Take a look. Okay, John, you said you were totally fine, I know, with the cast hearing you laugh during takes because it made them go for it even harder. So I gotta know, did that ever backfire to the point where you were like, oh my God, we've created monsters?
No. No, it did not. No, I will say I'm not faking it when I laugh. Like I'm conservative with my laughter, and so if they're making me laugh, it's because they're being
a good thing.
Yeah, it's a great thing. We're trying to make a movie that's funny, so and truthfully, you can do a lot of stuff in post to clean up sound.
Right.
So like it's okay if there's a little giggle in the background, it's okay.
I'm sure the editors don't love you for that.
No. I'm not in the sound department. We
Right,
can figure that
let
out.
post deal with it. Suzanne, you've produced everything, dramas, fantasies, now comedies. What's one thing you really hope people are gonna be thinking about when they drive home after seeing this movie?
I mean, I really hope if they're not seeing the movie with their friends, that they call their friends and make a plan to get together. You know, as women, I think it's one of those things that we let fall to the wayside. You know, the characters in the movie talk about it, that like,
Right.
you know, Anna says, I don't have to see my friends, and so then that goes to the bottom of the list. And I really hope people move it up to the top. It's so important, and frankly, we have science behind us now. Research
Right.
shows being with your friends is good for you. It's healthy for you in your life, and we all love a little time with our friends, right?
Right.
It's really
It's
important.
This is
I
a very
laughed.
scientifically accurate movie.
Right.
Everything about
Very
this is-
scientifically
Oh,
accurate.
boy.
I just laughed out loud the whole time. I'm sure y'all heard my annoying laugh last night. Scott, this one's for you. You know, every iconic comedy has that one-liner that we're all quoting for years.
Oh my God.
Now, when you're doing the movie and filming the movie, do you know like that's the one, or does the audience sometimes
No.
surprise you with what they love?
No, you don't know, and the audience does surprise you. And we
Yeah.
actually love our audience. Like, we lean into them as to which jokes are working and which aren't, because
Right.
there may be a line that we love, like, oh my God, this is such a great line.
It's iconic.
And then it plays and it gets crickets, and you're like, okay, I'm the only one in the world that likes that line, apparently. And we make these movies for the audience. Like,
Right.
we want them to laugh, we want them to like see it with their friends and like, you know, cherish their friendships and have the sort of the experience that we have of making this movie and having like going to a spa with your friends. So we're doing
Right.
it for them. So it's like we let them pick the line. you
I know,
know?
but it's such a good question. Did you have a line that stuck in
Yes,
your
I was gonna
mind
say,
that you
now,
wanted
what's
to
your
tell
line?
your best
I
friend?
mean, I love the one where Isla comes out and she's like, "What's up, you middle-aged sluts? Oh, what's up, you middle-aged sluts?" Like, I'm gonna say that to my friends from here on out. But she had so many iconic, they all did. They all had iconic lines.
That's a
but,
pretty good t-shirt. We're
right?
gonna
It
try
is.
yeah.
What's up, you middle-aged sluts? I love it. Okay, Suzanne, I gotta know, how did it feel last night watching and hearing just all of us laugh, the erupting laughter? How does that make you feel inside?
I don't think audiences understand this. It's such a great question. It is so hard to make movies. It is so hard to make any movie. It was very hard to make this movie. It's hard to make
Right.
all of them. When you're in a theater with real live people and they are laughing at your movie and seemingly having a great like emotional reaction to it, it is everything.
best.
It is every single thing. If you made a list of every single thing, that would be all of it, right? Because that's why we do it. Because we want people to have that emotional experience. And in a theater like that, that shared experience, it feels even more. We're not at home alone with a screen, we're all together.
Right. I didn't know either of the people sitting
everything.
next to me. We were
Absolutely
just like
everything.
grabbing
Yeah.
each other, laughing. I mean, I can't count the amount of times I went like during that movie. Scott, you talked about making a real effort to hire women behind the camera too. So I have to know, did that, having more female voices on set, change the movie in any way?
Yeah, in a really nice way. You know, we definitely like we're not the greatest writers, so we pull basically from everybody else. You know, if Isla has a joke pitch, great. You know, if you know, one of the women on the camera crew
Yeah.
is like, that seemed a little weird. Like, we will take notes from anyone as long as it helps make it feel authentic.
That is
and
wonderful.
So, but I gotta say, having a crew that is I was gonna say largely women, but with as many women as we can, it's actually a different vibe on set too, which is really nice. I think it's sort of a little more relaxed and a little freer, and like the cast feel like they can make more jokes. There aren't like a bunch of dudes like being dudes.
Right, I can totally see that.
But so it's actually, I think it's great.
Spa Weekend hits theaters this Friday, August 21st. You can get tickets at spaweekend.movie